like smells of heat and long forgotten toys, a dusty box of marbles that once were full of joys. The afternoon is heavy with the scent of ripening fruit and the ghost of a childhood that has long since gone mute. I find a wooden horse with a faded painted eye, still waiting for a rider beneath the cardboard sky. The light through the shutters draws gold bars on the floor, locking me inside the person I was before. Oh, the blossoms of the summer are tangled in my hair. The echoes of the laughter are still hanging in the air. We ran through the tall grass until our feet were bare. But I wake up in the silence and find that you aren't there. A rusted tin whistle that no longer plays a note. A paper boat is sinking in a dream that will not float. We promised to stay small and never lose the way, but we grew up in a heartbeat on a long and lonely day. The sun is painting shadows of the child I used to be, climbing up the branches of the old and dying tree. I reach for the summer, but the fruit has turned to stone, and I am just a silent soul growing old all alone. The sun is setting, the attic is dark, the memory remains, and my light is The air is thick with the scent of dry grass and dust. July is burning slowly under a layer of golden rust. The ceiling fan is turning in a tired, lazy circle, cutting through the heavy heat of a room that feels so small. A glass of water is sweating on the wooden table, leaving rings of dampness like a story or a fable. The curtains do not move, not a breath of wind to find, while the glare of the white sun leaves the shadows all behind. Oh, the blossoms shadows of the heat are shimmering on the road, lying heavy on my heart like a long and weary load. The cicadas are screaming for a rain that never falls, and I am just a silent soul within these melting walls. I remember the ice clinking softly in your glass, and the way the summer light used to flicker on the grass. Now the garden is parched and the earth is cracked and torn, just like the promises that we made when we were born. The sun refuses to set, hanging stubborn in the sky, watching all the memories slowly wither and go dry. I reach for a breeze, but I only find the glare of a ghost who's still breathing in this stagnant summer air. The sun is still high, the fan keeps turning, the fever remains, and my light is gone. Twilight bleeds into a sea of ink and salt. The lighthouse turns its lonely eye across the crashing fault. A rhythmic pulse of silver searching for a distant sail, while the fog begins to thicken like a heavy graying veil. I walk along the edge where the sand is wet and cold, watching footprints disappear before the story can be told. The waves are erasing every path I try to keep, while the secrets of the water are buried far too deep. Oh, the blossoms of the foam are white and bitter on the shore. They promise to bring back the ones who don't live here anymore. But the ocean is a liar with a heart of tide and stone, and I'm just a silent soul standing all alone. A smooth dark pebble resting in the lonely sand. I hold its fading sunlight tightly in my trembling hand. I thought of throwing it away, but it's the only warmth I find, a heavy piece of memory that you left behind. empty shells are scattered, hollowed by the hungry sea, like the many, many versions of who we used to be. The lighthouse keeps on calling with a light that never tires, while I am slowly drowning out the last of my desires. The tide is coming in, the pebble is still warm, the light sweeps by, and my light is gone. A narrow shaft of light breaks through the wooden door. Floating seeds of dust dance above the creaking floor. The scent of ginger tea mingles with the scent of age, of ancient ink and paper waiting on a yellowed page. I run my fingers across the brittle leather spine, fearing that the heart is just as fragile as the line. A dried and flattened rose falls from a chapter in the middle, a silent ghost of red solving a forgotten riddle. The blossoms of ink are blurring in the afternoon, fading like the promises we made beneath a different moon. A pencil mark beneath a verse about the way we say goodbye, and I am just a silent soul watching the ink go dry. Handwritten notes along the edge in a script I used to know, telling me of secrets from a long and distant long ago. We can close the heavy book and put it back upon the shelf, but the story stays alive, hidden deep within itself. I turn the pages slowly, like I'm peeling back the years, stained by fingerprints and the salt of ancient tears. The sunlight paints a golden path upon the words you used to read, while the silence in this room is the only thing I need. The book is closed now, the story remains, the dust begins to settle, and my light is gone. The sun is sinking behind the rusted iron rail. push across the empty concrete floor. I reach inside my pocket and find a crumpled ticket there, a piece of paper for a journey that has no end. The station lamp is humming a tired, lonely tune, casting a ghost of light upon the wooden bench where I sit. I watch the tracks disappearing into the dark, like all the words that stayed behind in my throat. Oh, the blossoms of the steam are vanishing into the gray, just like the way you left on a cold and misty day. The wind that sweeps the platform is the echo of a sigh, and I am just a silent soul watching the trains go by. A whistle cries in the distance, a long and haunting sound. It's the voice of the past, shaking the cold, hard ground. People arrive and they leave, but I am the one who stays, waiting for a passenger, lost in the ancient haze. The clock on the wall is frozen at the hour you walked away. The steel is cold and silent under the moon of May. I'm not waiting for a train to take me to a new place. I'm just here to remember the shadow of your face. The last train has gone, the smoke has cleared, the silence returns, and my light is gone. A single ray of light cuts through the heavy, quiet air, illuminating ghosts of dust that dance above the keys. They drift in aimless circles, like a map of where we've been, settling like a silver frost on the ivory and the wood. The window starts to blur as the sky begins to weep. The first few drops of gray are tapping on the outer pane. They look like wandering fingers searching for a home in a room where every shadow has a story of its own. Oh, the blossoms of the dust are the only things that bloom. They gather on the petals in the corners of the room. The wind that sighs through the strings is the echo of your breath just a silent soul in a house of wooden echoes. The piano lid is closed, like a book that's lost its end. A rusted copper string snaps softly in the deep. The tea beside me has completely gone to cold, while the rain begins to wash the stories I have told. The keys are only shadows waiting for a touch that the rain can only mimic, and I miss you far too much. The clouds are drinking deeply from the garden in the rain, while I am drinking slowly from the cup of this pain. The light begins to fade, the dust begins to sleep, the rain goes on until the quiet is so